Now, all right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Squatchers Lounge podcast. That's right. Boom, boom.
Oh, yeah.
Boom, boom.
Skookum.
Skookum.
Play.
You got to give us that El Gigante Bigfoot look, man. That's like that's like your signature look, you know. Boy, girl,
Yeah.
Bigfoot,
Yeti.
Yeti, yeah, Yeti, El Gigante of the forest, or whatever the hell it was. Oh my god,
I love that movie. I went back and watched it again not too long ago.
did you really? Wow,
I love all those movies.
yeah.
Night of the Demon.
I think the theme is playing, isn't it? I'm not really sure.
Yeah, it already played.
It's still playing. All right.
It played. We're just been talking.
It's done. All right. Well, welcome everybody back to the Squatchers Lounge podcast. It is Bigfoot Entertainment Monthly, season 2, episode 1. That's right. We are back, and your old pal Wes here sent me a message the other day. It says, "Hey, bro, Meldrum's in a movie called Skookum, and he's not playing himself. You should watch it." And I went, "Well, we got to do a Bigfoot Entertainment Monthly this week, so let's do that." And sure enough, The Hunt for Bigfoot, Skookum. Loosely based on the Mike Woolley story, starring Mike
Loosely?
Yeah.
That is not the story I heard.
No, me neither. And it actually says that at the beginning of the film, like, based on the Mike Woolley encounter. And it's like, well, then that's quite interesting. I don't remember any of that coming up in Mike Woolley's story,
Yeah.
But it's a story of Bigfoot researchers who are murdered and their children sent off to foster care, only later to return to the same area to research Bigfoot on their own.
And then look for each other.
And look for each other. I gotta tell you, it's an hour and a half that you can't have back.
No,
you're never getting that hour and a half back. If you go in and watch this movie, just know that it's gonna suck an hour and a half of your life right out of you that you're never ever gonna feel good about again.
No. You're gonna feel dirty.
Well,
you're gonna feel confused.
Yeah, confused. Confused is a good is a good descriptive for this. It's like somebody took 7 different Bigfoot movie scripts and just took like the best scenes or what they thought were the best scenes out of all of them and made them into one big Bigfoot movie.
But you're getting different, like they're filmed different.
Oh yeah, they're on different cameras. They have different directors.
Yeah.
There's
everything is different.
Yeah, the audio guy doesn't know what he's doing on one, but he's okay on the other one. I got to tell you, the very first scene with Dr. Meldrum came in, and of course he's playing a professor who's, working at Professor Come-A-Lot. Yeah. He's working at some university as a professor and talking about Bigfoot, and they're threatening his job. I mean, it's like all of the micro aggressive things that these people have hated about the Bigfoot world their entire life, they're getting out in this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really, there was a lot of psychological warfare going on, which I didn't really understand any of it. And they were like human on human psychological warfare, which was weird.
Yeah.
Based in the Louisiana swamps, around folk and, I guess,
the town of Oil City. That's how it started out. Oil City.
Yeah. The poor narrator, I don't know who he was, to be honest with you, but he definitely needed some voiceover training.
I think one of the sisters was the only actor, like actress, like everyone else is one of those weekend BFRO people.
Yeah.
Because they were all people that you've seen like on some kind of YouTube video out there going, you're hearing this owl go, hoo-hoo, and they're like, did you hear it go,
did that Bigfoot? Yeah. Did you hear that scream?
It went whoop. Did you hear it?
Well, no, I didn't hear it because you played music over it purposely so we wouldn't hear it. How about that? Like every damn Bigfoot show out there ever. There's a response. Boom, 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 boom. You know, I mean, they're playing like the worst friggin', you know, suspenseful, scary music underneath the howl, and you can't even freaking hear the damn thing.
And there's 8 different fucking Bigfoot suits that they show.
Oh my god, yeah, one of them.
They ordered every single Amazon Bigfoot suit you could get,
and then like mix matched them, like didn't even wear them as a whole costume. Like took the head off of
one had dirt bike gloves on.
Yeah, one you took the head off of one, and you wore the bodysuit of another, and the gloves of a different one, and none of the colors matched. At one point, I thought he was wearing like wet leaves.
I thought the plot of the movie would end with like there's a guy dressing as Bigfoot, but
yeah, that's what I thought too. But apparently, no, hillbilly friggin' Liberty militia people are introduced here, all up wrapped up in the middle of the. And then, as you think you know what's going on, as you really think you know what's going on, instantly you're in this backwoods hick bar. And there's a gratuitous rape scene to introduce Gator.
Yeah.
Gator.
Who is the most overacting
oh my god
guy that has ever existed.
He's Ben Affleck in Daredevil.
but on like his fucking 10th month straight of just snorting meth.
Ajax or something. Who knows? It's just, oh, and you know, and he was, of course, a PTSD combat veteran who was back in the world hearing voices of his dead buddies in his head. There were just so many. There were just so many typical.
You forgot where they branched off and were about to start telling you about right in the beginning when there was like these 2 little girls and the drunk dad. That drunk dad, I remember him because
the drunk dad was Jake's dad.
Oh, okay.
The drunk Jake was the little boy that always hung out with the one girl that was in foster care who always ran away, and the drunk dad was his dad.
Oh,
and then come later on to find out, you know, drunk dad, you know, kidnapped her mom. It wasn't even Bigfoot that killed the parents. Like I said, it turned into a hodgepodge of what the actual fuck.
Yeah.
By the way, Bigfoot Entertainment Monthly and the Squatchers Lounge podcast is not intended for children under the age of 13. If you are 13 years old and you're watching the show, go ask a parent if it's okay. They'll probably not care.
Or you could just fuck off.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should do those disclaimers at the beginning of the show, but I usually wait for the first F-bomb to drop before I give the disclaimer. That's what reminds me of it. Just in case you're wondering, there is an episode of Bigfoot Entertainment Weekly out there that has 246 fucks in it. It's literally like 4 fucks a minute.
Yeah.
So I don't even remember which one it is, but it's commented on there. How many?
I think it's Night of the Demon.
I think it is Night of the Demon. I think you are absolutely
that was
right.
A lot. That was
oh
a lot
my god, that was just woo. So yeah, we might drop the F-bomb a little bit on this show lately, but trust me, in the beginning days, it was far worse.
I bring it out of them.
Oh my goodness, yeah, it was like talking to a sailor in the 40s on the deck of a boat, man. It was bad. Woo!
I've gotten better.
Yeah, we all have. We've matured into it. Better hosts, more thoughtful of the fucking kids. By the way, Mary, check it out. I got your pink Bigfoot hat on that you gave me at Pie last year. I'm not too much of a girly man to think that I can't wear pink.
Oh, fuck that. There ain't
exactly. No, I can wear pink. It's cool. Unfortunately, the hat in the back is broken, so I'm going to have to put some glue on it and get it fixed. But, there it is. Pink hat, Bigfoot, Sasquatch. Back to Skookum. Hey, let's take a quick break and say hi to the people out here. Say hi to the people in our neighborhoods. Hello, people in our neighborhoods. They're right at the very top is Aaron, Mary, Duncan. We're going to be heading up there in June. to go do a bunch of gold mining in Gold Beach. Gonna do some beach mining. Gonna do some creek prospecting. Gonna do some sleeping in the RV. We're gonna be doing all kind of good stuff. So we are still looking to do all of that coming up. There's Miss Natalie Smith. We'll say hi to her. Miss Wheezy, if you're watching, how you doing? Well, hope you're feeling well. There's the Dean Cooper, Mr. Quasi Theory himself. Oh, Barahuta Mila Kunes. And of course, our man, Jesus, Rodney Dupree. He's always in
the place to be.
That's right. He's always in the place to be, man. Let's see. Can Squanch is in the house. How you doing there, Can Squanch? We are definitely countrywide, but we are also worldwide, which is fantastic. Hello there, Miss Bella Allegria. I hope you're feeling well tonight. And there's the big dog. Holy crap, man. We haven't seen a Mendoza in here in forever. Hello, big dog.
Hello, dog.
Glad to see you're watching tonight. Shane Barber. Holy crap, man. He's the man, the list, the myth, the list, the legend. There's the Viking Don Rife. Hello, the Viking, Mr.
Don Rife.
Don. There's the life and times of JCM. Hello, Mr. Jevin. Glad you are joining us tonight live as well. Mr. Fang. Not sure what that says in Morse code, but we'll figure it out one day. Jeremy Crotio. Hello there, Jeremy. Glad you're with us tonight as well.
Buenos noches, Jeremy.
Buenos noches. So glad you could join us. Oh, God damn it. Josu Salazar. Hello. I just want to give that guy a Damascus sword and a turban. I don't know why.
There you go. Have fun.
Yeah, go have a party. Let's start a revolution. All right. Obsidian Radio's checking in with us tonight.
Obsidian.
Frank Smith from overseas. It's like 4 a.m. for that dude, man. It's crazy. I might be wrong, but, who knows? Lance Windsor, the Great White North. Hello there, sir. Glad you are with us tonight.
Lance
Windsor. That's right.
Windsor.
Sounds like such a royal name. Your Hobo Man 5. What's up, dude? Glad you are with us. Karen Robb's in the house with us as well. Hello, Miss Karen Robb. Okay, we are getting down there to the bottom. If you didn't say hi to me, can't say hi to you. So there we have it. Hello, everybody, and glad the Squatch is with you. I always hit it like as soon as I open the show. Well, that's awesome. Gobble, 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 cheesy mama, whatever that means, Rodney. All right, buddy. 4:20 in the UK.
Mating call.
That's where Frank Smith is. He's 4:20 in the morning in the UK, and homeboy's watching this silliness. That's absolutely insane. Yeah. Yeah. Well, all right. So we're back to Skookum, and we've introduced Gator. Gator is the
Oscar award-winning Gator,
the anti-hero. That's pretty much what Gator is tonight. Gator is the anti-hero. I'm gonna go find your. Well, okay. So sister number 2,
who's also hearing voices.
Right, he's hearing the voices of his dead combat friends.
Yeah.
He's got some serious PTSD going on in the brain, and they're going to pay him $5,000 to go into the woods to find the first sister that got lost. She disappeared into the woods while researching, and Gator is going to go and find her. Next thing you know, sister number 2 is tagging along. Yeah. She's going to pay him $5,000 to take her into the swamp and find her sister. Yeah. Well, next thing you know, Dr. Cornhole and his son show up to get, they're going to force him to take them into the swamp. Professor Cornhole. Sorry. They forced them all into the boat. You're going to do what I say, and you're going to do it my way, because it's my way or the highway, says Gator.
Which is every going out into the woods movie, the guide always
Right,
is.
of course, you're gonna do it my way. You know, it's literally like the cliche of every Bigfoot movie ever.
Yeah.
They took 7 crappy scripts that were never produced into Bigfoot movies and just threw it together into this thing. And most of the plot of the stuff that we got in the beginning of the movie got completely lost.
Yeah.
I mean, there was just no resolution for a lot of it.
Any of it.
Now, yeah. I mean, it's and now we've got the anti-hero, and the one sister's missing, and we have the storyline that they're going to go and look for her and try and save her. And there's only 30 minutes left in the movie. So they've spent an hour setting up crap we never get a resolution for.
Yeah.
At all.
Ever.
It kind of takes, Jake, we kind of get a resolution on Jake. That's about the only thing that resolves itself. And it doesn't make any damn sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it resolves itself, but it's stupid. I mean, that's just really the way it comes down. Excuse me.
And it was just seriously nothing but Bigfoot researchers that, like, they all were sitting around a campfire one night and just were like, well, we should make a movie. I think we would do great, you know? And I think it's weird that they all have, there's different Bigfoot suits, which make me, like, question, like, did everyone have one? And they're like, well, I got one too. I'll bring it, you know? Like, what are you doing with it? You know, like, I don't know, man. This movie, because first Meldrum's in it, and then so Mike Woolley, you know, but you know how I feel. Like, if they're making a movie like this,
they kept circling back to Mike Woolley. Like every third of the movie, they kept bringing Mike Woolley back on screen to interact with somebody to do something, and that didn't forward the movie at all.
No, it was its own separate story that was happening in the.
And you know, it was nice to see Mike. He passed away. I mean, you know, it was sad. It was kind of nice to see him on screen. You know,
it made me question if his thing ever happened.
Well, I think his thing happened, but this was a complete story, a fabrication. But did you notice who one of the writers was?
No.
Rob Goudet.
Goudet. Which guy's
Rob Goudet from he's the digital owner of the Dogman the Dogman picture where it's carrying a puppy or something or whatever they, you know.
Oh, it looks like you're talking about the one that got proven to be a hoax.
No. He owns the rights to the gorilla looking face thing, Dogman thing that's, you know, holding some kind of an animal in its hands, so they say. That was out there. He was part of Sasquatch. They had a group of their own. They tried to get a TV movie or TV show going, and that didn't work out for them.
See, it's just it's all the same group.
Yeah,
people that are trying to do it. So they made this movie, and it makes me go, well, you got Meldrum in it, so you're already, you know what I mean? And Meldrum's just digging himself a fucking hole.
And the whole time that they have, you know, Dr. Cornhole and his son on this boat, Gator's telling them about this awful 16-foot alligator that lives in the swamp that eats people. Yeah. You know, and it attacked him once and took him to shore and, you know, buried him and this and that. And I gotta tell you, yeah, when they landed it on shore, the boat was being attacked, and Gator goes to pull it into shore. As soon as he turns around to look at Dr. Cornhole, it was like Lake Placid. Yeah. You know, you didn't even see the alligator come out of the water, just like Meldrum just like disappeared. Yeah. He was just, Dr. Cornhole was just gone. And the sad thing is nobody mentioned him ever again.
Yeah. Not even his son.
No. You maybe there should have been a funeral for him. Well, they never did. The narrator, and they never did find his body.
Where's my dad?
Yeah. Anybody see my dad?
Yeah.
I mean, just what happened to him? Where did he go?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah. See? I mean, it just gets worse from there. It really, really does. So throughout the movie, we keep getting Bigfoot vision.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Of this red camera with a single eye and Bigfoot growling, and Bigfoot making noise and then people dying.
Yeah.
So you're automatically assuming that the Sasquatch are like killing all these people in the movie that are dead.
Yeah.
But without a real explanation, which I can't really figure out.
Yeah.
The Sasquatch saved the older girl from the quicksand and then brought her out to everybody else and didn't hurt anyone.
No, it didn't hurt a single soul.
And then we come to find out that there's some Liberty militia in the area, that they were the ones that killed the two fishermen in the swamp. What was his name? Masturbator and Crotch? No, it was something like that, though. Yeah. It was this militia that was killing everybody because they were getting into the swamp too close to their compound, and that Bigfoot actually wasn't killing anybody.
Yeah, it didn't kill that sister that the other sister went to go look for.
Yeah.
For some reason, that chick was just sitting on the ground.
Yeah, it just...
She just sat down, and just went missing and just waited to be found. And then her sister finds her.
It was very much confusing. The whole entire plot line, the storytelling was juvenile. It was like a drunk 17-year-old trying to tell a story about how him and his buddy got laid in Mexico. I mean, it's just, that's how bad of the storytelling it really was. I'm sorry, but good God. I wanted to like it. I did. I actually, wanted to see it. I remember when they were making it.
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah, 2016 is when is the year tag on it, and we're just now getting it released.
Making that before 2016, because
this
is back.
Yeah, well, when they were talking about making it and getting involved with it,
I've seen this picture around for a long time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dr. Cornhole was involved with Big Buddy Films or Butt Buddy or Best Duty Films or whatever whatever they got that going on with Les Stroud and some of the other guys, and it's just like, okay, I hope they paid him. I hope he got paid enough. I really, because he was only in like 3 scenes. I mean, they literally could have filmed his entire part of that movie in a weekend.
The entire scene where they were driving or they were on the boat, someone voiced over for him. Yeah, that was someone else talking.
Yeah,
he was talking to Meldrum,
right?
But Meldrum didn't do those scenes.
Well, he was there. He filmed those scenes.
He didn't speak it. That was not his voice.
Yeah, right. But they ended up dubbing over him for some reason. I don't know exactly why.
Because there was a whole conversation where I was like, that's not the Meldrum talking, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like it just, oh man, that movie, it's a headache. It's a headache.
Yeah, I almost turned it off. But then I looked and it was like 8 minutes left, and I was like, oh God, this is gonna end. Okay, let's let it end and at least see where it ends. The ending didn't make any sense. Sorry.
And their credits are like 15 minutes long.
I didn't watch the credits. I watched.
Because I went to buzz through it real quick to try and remember, because I watched it, like a week or 2 ago.
Right.
And I wanted to buzz through it again, and it said start from beginning, but it's or start right now. And I was like, I just pressed play, and it was on the credits, but there was still 11 something minutes to go. And I was like, well, what the fuck is at the end of this? And I just fast forwarded. It's all credits. It's like 50 because it went 3 minutes up.
So there was really only 20 minutes of the Gator episode, and the rest was credits of the movie.
Yeah, it was like they got to make sure. Well, because with how many different fucking people must have been working on this fucking thing. You know what I mean? Because it seems like there was several different productions. Because it was certain scenes were filmed more.
Guaranteed. Yeah, guaranteed they were completely different crews. They were completely different cameras. Some was amateur filmed, and the editing. I'm sorry, but it's just cutting to black.
Yeah.
Or they're playing traveling music for 3 seconds and then it stops. It's like, have you ever watched a movie?
Yeah.
Whoever edited this thing, have you ever actually watched a movie from
I
beginning to
don't
end
think
how it's supposed to flow?
I don't think the people that were like, "Hey, let's make a movie," had ever seen one. Because I mean, usually there's something that I can say that I liked.
Yeah,
I try to give it the benefit of the doubt, but I don't feel bad for shitting all
no,
over this movie tonight.
all right. I'm gonna be honest with it. I'm gonna give it 1 out of 5 feet, 1 out of 5 footsteps.
I'd say don't even fucking move your foot.
Don't bother watching it. One out
It's
of 5 is pretty much the same thing, but
yeah,
you're giving it a straight up 0. I
I
think that's the
wouldn't.
first 0 that you ever given on the show.
Yeah, I just you know what? If you trust my movie critique, don't even waste your fucking time because it's bad. Don't even try it. You
Well,
know?
before we close out the show tonight, let me give a little bit of an update. Some of you guys saw, I'm sure, that I went back to the ER the other day, and it was a miserable experience this time. Unfortunately, it wasn't their fault. It's still the COVID rules, and healthcare in California just sucks ass. But I got some answers, and I've got some medication, and I'm doing better as of today. I'm doing much better than I was. Yesterday was still a really rough day. I went to the ER on Monday, and yesterday was still a really tough day. But today the meds seem to be working, and I'm seem to be on the mend. And thanks for caring, thanks for asking, thanks for just checking, and having responses for me, because that just when somebody's sick, that really sick, that they're in the ER, it really does lift their spirits up. But
Yeah.
I spent 7 hours in the most uncomfortable friggin' padded chair ever, just to go back to another 2 hours in the ER bed, the most uncomfortable bed ever,
Yeah.
just to finally be seen. But the scariest thing is I went in there with 125 pulse rate and complaints of chest pains, and nobody checked on me for like 5 hours. That was the scariest part of it. I mean, I guess if I'd have clutched my heart, clutched my chest and went down on one knee, somebody might have come over and asked me if I was okay. But, I was sitting in a chair, really still having chest pains, and my heart was pumping pretty damn good all day for them 5 hours, and they finally got me in the back and saw what my stats were like, and they gave me a shot in the IV and just calmed everything right down. I'm like, boy, that'd have been nice 5 hours ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That would have been really nice to feel that 5 hours ago. But she's like, yeah, well, we're so busy. The trauma was crazy. And, you can't put it on the doctors because it's not their fault.
Yeah.
And you can't put it on the nurses. It's not their fault. You put it on the governor of fucking California for all this goddamn COVID bullshit.
Yeah.
That's who you put it on. All these COVID rules they're literally killing people. They are literally killing people that don't have COVID. It's just absolutely just crazy. So I'm on the mend again. I should hopefully be able to get back to exercising again tomorrow to get my squatching going come springtime. So that's the health update for this week. We had a fun show. Thank you, Wes, for being here. What you got going on, buddy? Are you still doing commissions?
Yep, still doing commissions, still working on comics, still working on my own comic, which will be published in maybe April.
Really? Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah,
I hear the Reverend makes an appearance in the series at
yes,
some point. So
yes. Well, yeah. Well, you are going to be popping up in this. This one that I'm talking about is more of a
the intro.
volume of all the
Yeah.
comic strips I've been working on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that other comic has been put on kind of hold
Yeah,
because I
you got a
have.
lot of stuff to work on, brother.
Well, yeah, because I have a stronger idea of something that I've always wanted to do, and I mean, it's Bigfoot. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm gonna do a book basically about the Port Chatham, Port Lock kind of storyline. What happened at that town and why it got abandoned. It's one of the you know Bigfoot cases that I've always like
Yeah, that'll
really,
be very,
but
very cool.
yeah, so I am talking right now with a writer just because old Wes ain't too good with his words.
Right.
You know,
He draws a damn bunch, but
you know,
them words is a little tough to figure out
yeah, words.
sometimes.
Yeah, I don't understand them things. You know, but
what's a syllable?
yeah, but with this comic strip thing, it's Bigfoot related too, so I'll be able to talk more about it, you know, in the future when
In the
it's getting
coming
close to
weeks.
being published. But
Absolutely.
yeah,
Well,
I've been working hard, staying busy.
that's what staying employed and staying busy. That's the
Yeah.
important part. I mean, if starving artists suck, let's not be those anymore.
I'm clearly not starving.
No, we're good. All right, brother, man. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this week of Bigfoot Entertainment Monthly, the Squatchers Lounge podcast. We will be back hopefully next week as long as we're feeling well. I'm sorry that I've missed some shows, but, my health sucks. But hopefully we're back on the mend and we can get back to doing things regularly because that's what I really enjoy. I look forward to seeing you guys out there in the chat room every week, hanging out with my boy Wes on Bigfoot Entertainment Monthly. And
next month we're gonna do that Sam Squanch County movie that I told you about.
All
so
right.
I can't wait for you to see home, dude.
That sounds like an absolute plan to me. So with that, everybody, thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next week, and may the Squatch be with you.
In your
buttocks. Bum, bum.
Don't call me Dick.
Please don't call me Dick. Everybody else calls me Dick. Paul Logan played Gator Boudreaux. Ashton Lee played Megan Rock.
He's a Hogan.
A Logan.
Oh, Logan. I was like, wow.
Shane Dizchek played Jake Nolan. Jeffrey Melgen played Dr. Cornhole. Tom Malloy played Professor Cornhole's son. David Joseph Martinez played Santee Cloud. I forgot. We didn't even talk about the Indian that they brought in.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mike Woolley played himself.
But he was crazy old man Woolley.
Yeah, crazy old man. What are we doing around here with you? I was looking for who played the Bigfoot, but they don't have anybody listed.
There's like 7 different people.
No lie. They're like, whatever. Okay, everybody. Well, we'll see you. I should have shut this. We should. All right. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.